Welcome back, everybody. This is Ian Brown from IB Collects 1989 on Instagram, and today I'm bringing to you Skybox Metal Universe 2425. I bought these boxes on release day. I have this one and another one kind of stashed away for a rainy day. This is always a very fun rip. These cards give you that little bit of futuristic kind of look to things, and with the base and all that. It's an affordable hobby box, generally between about $115 to $120 for it. You get 6 cards per pack, 15 packs per box, so you do get a lot to rip through. You're looking for, the main chases are your precious metal gems, your PMGs as they call them. You have your reds and greens, which are generally numbered to 100, and your gold PMGs, which are the 101s. So every box that they have is guaranteed either a PMG or an auto and a numbered card. So basically you're guaranteed at least 2 hits per box. There are a lot of really fun inserts in here. New one this year, or they brought it back. I can't remember because I haven't actually seen them. Are these liquid golds? The gold bullions are really, really cool, and this dark matter. The dark matters are about 1 in every 130 packs. The liquid gold, I can't remember. I think it's 1 in 80, but I know the gold bullion is about 1 in every 80 packs. Then they also have these metal cards that are also inside here too. Then they have a Dawning Rookies. Those are about 1 in every 1 in 30 packs too as well. So you do get a lot of fun things to kind of chase here. There is a new design to the base that was from before. Your set is about 100 veteran cards. Your base is about 50 rookies. They do have purple spectrums, which are out of 199 for both of them. And your rookies you're chasing, your Lane Hudsons. For me, it's a Matt Rempe. You also get your Logan Stankoven, Cutter Gauthier, Macklin Celebrini, Matai Michkov, and Will Smith. Those are probably some of the bigger names that you would be going after in this product if you're trying to go for a resale. So your vet autos are about 1 in every 80, rookies about 1 in every 65. They do have green auto versions of them to 10, and gold auto versions, which are the 101s. You have some inserts that are short printed as well. So like the alphabet autos are 1 in every 960 packs as well. But Skybox Metal is generally just an affordable chase. I do think that they need to kind of space it out a little bit. I do like the product, but you are starting to get a lot of precious metal gems that are hitting the market, which for a resale value means you got a lot going on, and it kind of gets watered down. Like I got a precious metal gems from Mika Zibanejad. I think I got the card for like $10. So this is your base. We're starting off here with a nice Matt Boldy, Mikko Rantanen, one of the Hughes brothers. So like it's just a really futuristic kind of look to it. Got your Skybox going on. All right, Keandre Miller from mine. All right, the Gen Z insert, numbered out of 199. Sebastian Aho, currently still in the playoffs and doing quite well, so that's pretty nice. So Aho out of 199. And your rookie for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Connor Geekie. Get the little rookie up there, kind of bluish color to go with it, but this is just a base design. These are very shiny, very, very cool. So a lot of people might remember like Skybox in the past. There were the jambalayas and from other sports as well. I do have a Alexi Lafreniere jambalaya in my collection. Those were really cool. I didn't see any of those on the checklist this year, so I don't think that they have them. But let's see what we got. Jarvis. That's kind of cool. It's not really one of the numbered, but I mean, they bring a lot of the color to the design of the player. So we'd have that like yellow to go along with the Michael Bunting. Kiefer Sherwood, Darlene. Ooh, Stutzla. Weaving. The metal weaving. Wow, that could that could give you a headache and fast. It's a cool card. It's going to be right up there with what I like to call like the headache parallels that we've had in other ones. Like SPX has like one that has like all these like little disco dots. It's just hard sometimes to stare at for very long, but that's a really cool card with the weaving. And the Stutzla. So far, our two kind of hits have both been centers. That's kind of funny. But yeah, no, Stutzla. How do you guys say it? Stutzel, Stutzla. I've heard most of the people say it different ways. I used to always say Stutzel until I heard a lot more people call it Stutzla. So who knows if that's actually how it's said. All right, we got something shiny back there too. What do you guys think of the design? I like the futuristic look to design. I like when they try to bring some of the color in. So like this Brock Faber is just really cool. All right, what do we got? Jan Kuznetsov on the prospects. That's a nice insert. Kind of gives me a Parkhurst champion kind of look on one of the inserts in the Nikita on the rookie. Kind of gives me a little bit of that Parkhurst. Parkhurst has that rainbow kind of foil to it. If you guys want to know a little bit more about like the foiling and all that kind of stuff, there was a podcast I listened to, the Hockey Card Gong Show, last Friday. They had Brian from Upper Deck on, and he kind of went through how the cards are like made and how the foils are. It was very, very fun to listen to. I want to go back and listen to it again and kind of take notes this time. But that rainbow foil is kind of cool. Like, look, nice thin card, very easy to top load. The only thing about Skybox sometimes, luckily since it's a lot of packs and a lot of cards, a lot of the condition of the cards are in decent enough condition. They can have some problems because if you can kind of look and when you feel at it, there is a high chance of the surfaces on these chipping, which, you know, can be an issue. Okay, now the prospects on the Bjork. And an Oscar back on the back. So yeah, the finish on it can tend to lead to some chipping issues that can happen. Luckily, there's a lot of cards, so there's enough protection in it. Unlike the Essential the EX2000, which I get what they were doing. They were playing homage, but having 2 cards per pack generally had some issues you could have with the condition of the cards. I didn't get a box of that, unfortunately. It is a great insert set, but it was just too expensive. It had the Bedard tax for me for something that, like, I like to go. Like, these are more Rotiv on the prospects. These are fun boxes that are more affordable. You can have fun breaking them with your family. I like the futuristic design in Skybox Metal. So actually, one funny thing is this was actually like the first box I had opened in our new apartment with me and my wife. She opened up Skybox Metal. I found a blaster at like a local Target. And so Skybox now has a little bit more of a, okay, that's kind of cool. Skybox now has a little bit more even love in my life and a little bit more of, okay, the reason why my cards are expensive. Has a little bit more meaning to me now as well. Ooh, a Silver Shots Ovechkin. Oh my God, look at the face. He's got the tongue out. That is hysterical. Now, Silver Shots aren't numbered. They are just an insert, but that is a really cool one to have. The green is amazing. And that picture, I don't know if you guys can kind of see it. Let me see if I can tilt it to get the, nope, that made it worse. He's got his tongue out and everything. That's hysterical. That's a cool card. That is a cool card. So yeah, Skybox was the first box I had opened in my apartment with my wife. So the set has a little bit more meaning to me than it did before. I used to just have a lot of fun with it. Ooh, something cosmic-y looking shiny in the back there. Let's take a look. And, ooh, counter pose. That is really cool. Jordan Bennington for the Blues. That is such a sick-looking insert. Oop. Wow. I love when they do these things for the goalies. Like in Series 2, they had the Ooh-La-Las, and it was all goaltenders, and then Allure had, like, protecting nets. So I like when they do focus up on the goalies, because a lot of times goalies don't get enough love in the hobby. Kind of like defensemen don't, or like in the big men in basketball don't, pitchers in baseball. But yeah, wow, that is so cool. I might need to collect the whole set of these, because these are just insane looking. Gives you that outer space vibe like crazy. So what do you guys think? What do you think of Skybox Metal? Have you ever opened any of it? Have you ever opened any of them from the other sets? Because, like, I've only opened up this. I've never opened, like, the Goodwin Champion Skybox Metal or the basketball or the other ones that they have. Okay, we got something blue there. On the back. Do you guys like Skybox? Do you think it's just weird because you usually will end up seeing most of it sitting on your shelf still? All right, what's we got? Ooh, Connor Geeky. Wow. Dawning. The Dawning rookie. This is one of the short print ones. So this is like one in every 2 boxes. So one in every 15. Sorry, one in every 30 packs. So basically to be 2 boxes, you'll get one of these. Oh, that is awesome. Got that sunrise. You got the reflection of him down here at the bottom. And it's nice being out here in the Tampa area. I didn't really watch him play all that much, but, you know, Rangers for life. Are you guys watching the playoffs right now? I think Dallas might take it. Now, granted, after this comes out and if Dallas gets themselves eliminated, then whoever beat Dallas probably will take it. No, I'm just kidding. My Rangers weren't even in it to start, so good job. Good job. Caglia, okay. Nylander is having a hell of a playoff. Ooh. A rookie that we are looking for. Cutter Gauthier. Wow. I mean, you can't tell me that these Z-Forces, you can't tell me that these are not just cool, sick-looking cards. The artistry that came from this, like all these like colors, and I'll take this over a Color Blast any day. And the way they got the oranges and yellows to kind of go in with the oranges and yellows of the uniform too. So sick. So we're still looking for, we did get our numbered card. Maybe we'll get lucky and get another one. But we're still looking for either our auto or our PMG. Maybe we get really, really lucky and we get one of them gold PMGs. Who knows? Okay, I think we got another Z-Force here. Toffoli, Zetterlund. Okay. Jake Gutzel. Got a lot of nice Tampa Bay hits in this box so far. With a Z-Force on the Jake Gutzel. Duck fans were kicking themselves, man, when they let him out of there. He did very well for Tampa. All right, last few packs. Now, normally, you know, Upper Deck is good. They don't usually panini people, as they used to say, where you might completely not get your hit in there. Okay, what we got there? That's just the color. But I think there's the green, but is it a PMG? Let's see what we got. Tartarov, Cooley, Kucherov. Take it from the back. Bronzau. Got green. It's Bedard. Search engines. Huh. That's cool. Connor Bedard, Blackhawks, search engines. It's like we're Googling him. Wow. Did not disappoint his rookie season. That's a very interesting looking card. Probably not my favorite so far of the inserts that they've had. But, I mean, it's a lot better than some of the basic inserts you get in some other products out there. So that's kind of interesting. What do you guys think? Like, I'm a big insert guy, you know. There's a lot of base that comes with a lot of these things, so sometimes I feel like they could make the boxes a little bit less if they take out one or two of the base cards and maybe put in like an extra insert, because I feel like the inserts sometimes become way more collectible, I guess is a good way of putting it. So we got a green. Okay, we got silver shots again, JQs. All right, that's pretty sweet too. Okay. So, like, that's, I think, what they were trying to do with, like, EX 2000. A lot less base, more insert heavy. The problem is they made the price of the box so expensive because it's Bedard's rookies. So, like, they take that box, they make it, like, $120. I think it would do great. Or even, like, the same as, like, Skybox, you know. you make it around that price, I think it would sell out very well and be a lot more accepted. Or what do we got here? Okay, we got an alphabeticals. Okay, Martin Nealis. What do you guys think? I've talked to a few people on these. They're back and forth on, do you like these alphabeticals or do you not? I don't really know. Like, I get where they're coming from. It's kind of cool. Like the draft day marks that you can like create a whole name. But I think sometimes the design, it's the finish that they do on it makes it a little bit harder to read all the rest of the card. So like, I knew that wasn't Sebastian Aho, but I was like, who the hell is, Martin Nealis. All right. Again, probably at the bottom of my insert list from here, but we're down to the last 2 packs. We haven't seen a PMG. We haven't seen an auto. Just got this from a fresh case of from my buddies. So if there was going to be a dud box, I hope I got the dud box and they have something good. Okay, so we got an insert auto. Let's hold that one to the end. So we didn't get a dud box. We didn't get a PMG, but that's fine. We'll see what the auto is. It looks like it's on the counter pose, which means it's probably a goalie auto, which will be even cooler because I like goalies. Hey, Matt Rempe on the back. That's just going to be the base rookie, but that's fine. Nice little shot of him without a black eye for once. Okay, Marchand, Stone. Ugh. I mean, these will probably sell. It's their second year Bedard's, but ugh, Bedard. Hope you get a better team so you're actually worth the reason why my boxes are so expensive now. The team has been pretty bad, so can't kind of get around it. So let's see what our auto is. Tavares, Reinhardt. It's an insert auto. Is that Vazzy? Oh, Joey Decord. Joey Decord. Not the auto you would be searching for, but I did just say how I probably want to create a set of these counter poses, so that I will take in a heartbeat. So, guys, what do you think? Skybox metal. I mean, here's really your inserts, your bigger, like, hits, as they would call them. That one's pretty cool. That one's definitely cool. The Jokin, Ovechkin with his tongue out. But, yeah, and then our 199 Aho. All right, guys, what do you think? Skybox. I have another box at home. I'm just going to stash it away, open it up one day. But thank you very much for joining me, everybody. Peace.